Hi everyone, you found what to play next. We're bringing everything that is awesome in gaming. I like to shoot, if you're not familiar with our format, I like to shoot for indie games, retro games, or blockbusters. What we're looking for is something that brings something, so it's more than just good graphics. It has to develop some sort of interface, storyline. Our last one, you played an AI interior to a robot, so it really kind of messed with you. In the one before that, the foreground and the background got switched every time you interacted with an object. One was 2D and you used stickers and so on. So we have a great indie community on Twitter where I find a lot of these. Obviously, some of them are just all over the place, and I love bringing that to large. And then also on Facebook with the adventure gaming community, developing storyline and interface as far as stage is concerned. It's really, really old art. So this looked interesting. This was kind of middle of the road. I think that we're going to wind up getting some UX out of it, the end user interface, which is the gameplay aspect. So that's always interesting to see when somebody takes something a little bit different and makes something that engages you. It's called Alpha Polaris, so I assume there's something going. Oh my god, I would not stand that close to that. Those are very unstable. My goodness. Word to the wise. If you do ever want to play along with something, link is in the description below. We also do include a link to a free game. So, you know, no matter what, we want you to, we have like 30, 40 free games on the site, indie games, retro games, you name it. Free first chapters, especially the really good gaming companies tend to enclose them. So you can get something really awesome out of that.
Hey, Norwegian guy. Are you in there?
That's Spanish.
There's another polar bear for you to stun.
Oh, nice. Try and ignore him.
Okay, have it your way. Guess I'll just shoot the damn thing myself.
You can't shoot a polar bear?
Okay, hold on. I'll just get my gear.
I'm waiting right here. And don't let Miss Alaska hold you up back there.
Ik weet dik je keigacher.
Sounded more German. Okay. There's not a proper interface for Americans. Don't really talk from their midsection. We do, especially New Englanders, but game cursor turns light green when it's over a hotspot. Inventory in your satchel. F1 show this screen. Enter advanced dialogue. Space. I open and close. Turn to game. Okay. Still have things to do. Need my satchel. Oh, it's already in the corner. Okay, well, that was smart of me. I need to get my polar bear gear. We're gonna go polar bearing. Only you mean it differently. Text viewer. Southern latitudes, polar bear, Ursa Smart Maritimus. Change the polar bear hunting patterns. Nothing there. Where is my polar bearing gear? Lombre e Mahotska poster. Alright, where's my hotspot viewer? We got our computer. We got our poster. Many a drinking. There we are. Triangulation device. We don't need that right now. You would think that that would be important, but what do I know? Front pointing crampons. Hopefully I'll get to use them. Don't need them. I don't need any of this. I don't need any of you. What do you think you're doing? What's this? Digital thermometer. Beer can. Bathroom. Next resident. Soup of the corners. Place a burnout light bulb. Hopefully I'll get to use them. Don't need them. That's it? Like I'm just gonna bounce. Got my Abercrombie tea on. Left-clicking room displays your current tasks. Need to get my polar bear. Oh, okay, it's not here. This is... Everything is becoming clear now. Our polar bear gear is not here. You have to go and get it. Go. Go and get it. Got it. It's in the living room? Do I just leave it lying around?
I spotted another polar bear outside.
Not now, Rune.
Polaris, come in,
so they
Polaris.
changed up.
Go ahead, we hear you.
I found oil deep down a crevasse near Test Drill 2. It's an open pit, Nova. I found seep oil.
Interesting.
But that's wonderful.
And there's more to the
Is that how you
story.
define
I also
wonderful?
ran into something unexpected. But I'd better tell you in person. I'll be there soon. While you wait, you can contact Thule. We need to announce this right away.
What
need
was
to announce,
unexpected?
friend.
Should I tell them something else?
Just tell them we're going to make the shareholders happy and the liberals angry pretty soon.
Let's
Okay, where are you now?
A few miles northeast of Polaris. But speaking of tree huggers, is that Norwegian chap still bothering you?
Oh no, he's not. Not at all.
What?
I tell you, I haven't seen such an obvious crush since my prom night, and that's been a while.
He's in the room, Al. Shut it.
He's there? Well, I think that was all. See you soon. Over and out.
So he found oil. I don't know what that last part was about, though. For some reason, he seemed to think that you have a bit of a crush on me.
Crush? No, I just...
Come on, is that how they do it in Oslo?
Whoops. I think I left the line open.
And what a thoughtful mistake it was. This has been a comedy goldmine. Look, maybe Rune could fix you something nice in the canteen. Let's say tomorrow. I'll even throw in some fuel and ammo for traction, you know.
I could do that.
Good.
Do I have a say in this?
Not really.
Can you cook, Rune?
Grab our
That's my
Norwegian
girl.
batleth and go.
Rune,
Come on.
I happen to know what she likes, but I'll fill you in later. Now is not the time.
Okay, over and out.
Over and out.
So, did you have anything else in mind?
Tully spotted another polar bear outside.
Polar bear research on a station owned by a godless oil company. You know, this might be the biggest oil discovery of our careers. While you
That
are
kind of
trying to
godless
save
is
the
really
Arctic.
gonna bother him, sweetheart.
That's-
You know a lot.
A serious conflict of interest, I know. I love ice climbing and the Arctic. That's why I'm here. Did my master's measuring skua eggs in Svalbard. As for the company, me being here is just a cheap publicity trick. I'll play along and get my thesis done. But maybe I should get moving. That bear won't be around forever.
Be
Come
careful.
on now.
Everything Tully knows about polar bears comes from cola commercials.
Inuit harpoon. Bits and pieces. Where's my stuff, yo? Radio set. Palm tree. Power plug. That's a power plug? It's like the back of her knee to me. Okay. Television. Movies. So I can ask around a little bit, or I can head into the kitchen. Need to advance my place in the tribe. If thing broke down, we'd be in trouble. These people don't know how to cook. Water tastes great. We melt it from the frost below the station. A lot of attention is paid to the ventilation. Keep away from Al's sandwiches. Nicely retro. We have a huge food stockpile. It's warm. All the carpet Euler Petroleum could afford. Alright. What do we got going on in here for real? Like, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot you can do. What are my polar bear? It would just turn sour if I carry it around. I feel like that's not the truth. Judging by the size, Al made that. 70% of the population hold a mutated gene that allow them to process lactose as an adult. The rest of us don't. That's nice to know, you know? Like, after all of those milk, those body commercials. It's the sugar. It's for coffee. Do you not need coffee, friend? Can you help me? I need to get my polar bear here. It's just, he's so great, you know? Come on. Fancy your place in the tribe. Leftovers. Getting wasted and stuffing your face. Basically, they get drunk and they eat. L's plaque. Nova's plaque. What's this way? I bet you it's in the garage. I want to see said polar bear before I die. Before the game dies its permadeath. He likes to sleep in a tent, just like me when I was 4. Don't need any of these right now. Mechanical hoist, don't need that. Hatch, don't need that. Ladder, don't need that. Press drill. Enough machinery to keep this place self-sufficient. Not seeing it. Gasoline, 20 liters of fuel, collection of buckets, rusty barrels. The lobby. Maybe that's where my polar bear is. We are in search of, like, we're on a mission here. As far as setting, definitely shook it up with that. So, not plot so much as goals. Interesting. So, I'm gonna grab one of those. Just about the only device in here I can operate. That's good to know. Drying closet. Warm fuzzy feeling it is to put on a preheated coat. That's probably X12 polar bear. Apparently keep it loaded with slugs. You're required to serve in the Norwegian army, so every male over the age of 22, or by the age of 22, has served. Exploration equipment, no idea what it's for. Looks like a car radio. Some packaging tape. Obviously knows how to, basics of how to use a gun. They share a purportedly neutral barrier with Russia. So, if we shared a purportedly neutral barrier with Russia, I'm sure that we would do interesting things with it as well. That it's harvested in Canada. Hey, you know what? What's wrong with Vermont, buddy? Just mixed with water. I like to stock this kind of stuff. Just add toppings, two-sided hook. Just carve pieces out of it. Ew. I mean, yum. That's all the ice cream we've got. Rune, what are we doing? 20-year-old Norwegian biologist. The extinguisher, an old CO2 extinguisher. Is that everything? Everything? I mean, if so, I'll bounce. I'm ready to see the outside world. Let's do it up. To the outside! Outside, 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 everybody outside. Line up, everybody up. Okay.
Hey, Rune!
Hey,
Over
you.
here!
And they change up the interface as far as they're always speaking to you, so that brings a little bit back on the stage aspect of it. Anything that's a little bit more adventure will do that.
Back there, behind the station. I think it tried to stalk me, so I took off.
Then it's probably a male, so let's be very careful.
Alright. See if I can go get eaten by a polar bear. We're for it. I mean, you're about it.
You're just gonna walk over there, Viking?
Yeah.
I don't know if you should. That thing is just around the corner.
I'll end up as bear food. What are my other options? We're just gonna... Oh, well, the roof, you know. There's that. Hey, you know, my middle school camping survival training was...
He's a big one, all right.
You know, like
somewhat over 200 kilos, I'd say. And guess what?
Montessori.
He is a she.
How can
Does
you
that
tell?
matter?
More than
Flip
one
them
would
upside
think.
down and blow?
Tracking collars can't be fitted
You do
to
it,
males.
duckies.
Their necks are wider than their heads.
Ah. That makes sense. Now what? Runudson. We get up onto the icy roof. Are we gonna require some creativity here? Slippery slope.
God, it's beautiful out here.
Sleigh dog cage. You keep a 10-dog team in there. A lot of snow packing ice. Tranquilizer rifle. Away. Whoops. Oh, and we broke it. Man down. There we go. Chamber is empty. I gotta chamber a bullet. FPG metal ball on one end. Did I not bring tranquilizer? That would be embarrassing. Doesn't do anything. Breech loader I have on loan from Berrigan. Chamber's empty. Can I chamber a bullet? And just shoot things at random. You know, you'd be surprised. Chamber is empty. I didn't bring any... Oh, so we gotta go back down. You gotta be kidding me. Multi-tool, notebook. Stated polar bears. Interesting. Notes and photos. Rope. Packaging tape. Tranquilizer rifle. So I have to go and get... This is so silly. I have to go and get that now. You're all fired! Nobody warned me. Shoot. Despite the size, those are largely decorative. Okay, so let's go get some ammo here. So here's a polar bear right here.
Are you gonna shoot it or what?
Hold
I
on, I'll
don't
just
have...
need to get the rest of the gear.
I feel so bad. This poor guy's gonna be up there just chilling, watching the world go by while I go get some tranquilizer ammo. Link in the description below if you do want to play along. Also down there is Gamer Grind. Gamer coffee shipped to your door. We keep it loaded with slugs. So this is telling me that they do have it, and that's telling me that we don't. It's interesting. Hold on. What am I missing? Let's find out. It's probably in the laboratory. Also down there is Gamer Grind. Gamer coffee shipped to your door. You can put your logo on merch for nothing bucks, or you can support the Pirate Queen with the What to Play Next logo. We love it when you guys pimp us out. It's a lot of fun. Stone putty, acetic acid. Where are my tranks? Tranquilizer darts. There we go. Yes, you do. You need tranquilizer darts. Friend. Friend of mine. Oh, friend. Oh, captain, my captain. The office Buddha. Hold on. Radiates humility and enlightenment. Map of Greenland. Fume hood. Sedative gear. There it is. There it is! Now we can go sedate the polar bear. Who's excited? It's raise your hand if you're excited. What else is down there? All my social media links, so if you do want to hook up with us, we definitely encourage it. We love hearing from you guys. Liking, subscribing, commenting, that is always free, so definitely do that, and then also hit the bell. It'll shoot you a little thumbnail of, you know, this or whatever's going on, if it's a blockbuster, if we're doing, you know, an indie that did something with interface, like this changed up storytelling, the GUI for storytelling and brought it to the foreground. So it's trying to use midground and background as well. Interesting. Definitely interesting. Let's load her up. And I think you're still supposed to... do you shoot the neck, I guess? A little bit different than shooting a deer where you should go for a hard shot. That would actually not be a shot on the deer. And he's down!
Good
oh my
kill.
Goodness.
It hit her right where it was supposed to, just above the shoulder blade. Let's give the sedative some time to kick in and then have a closer look.
You guys are crazy. KOFI down there. Coffee. Buy this chick a coffee. $1. Make me smile. Aside from that, yeah, like I said, hit us up. Liking, subscribing, commenting, always
Look
free.
at that moth.
Love you guys. We love
It
you.
can easily crush a seal's skull, or drag a small beluga whale out of the sea.
Beluga
Mighty
whale?
nasty
Holy cow.
smell.
It shouldn't be that bad.
Packaging tape it. What are we supposed to do with this? I guess use my notebook on it. Bear thesis. I have a thesis on bears? That's different. I guess I should get the tranquilizer dart.
Careful.
Do not have me approach
Relax.
it. These people are crazy. Oh, put a tracking collar on it.
That's a satellite tracker?
Yes, but it transmits only triangulation data. The collar will come off after a few weeks. After that, I'll retrieve it.
Let's go for a stroll. I have no idea how far these guys get. Looks good.
There's the reason for the smell. The right quadrant mandibular canine is chipped.
The what?
A fang. The tooth is infected and the infection is spreading. Look at the dark spots on the gums. We're done here. She can't eat with that tooth. That's why she's so badly malnourished. We need to contact the veterinary service tomorrow.
Are you gonna keep her on a leash until then?
Let's haul her to that old sled dog cage to wait for them. You stay here and guard her. I'll figure out a way to do it.
What if she starts moving before that?
Cracker Jacks.
I'd keep my distance. She'll be rather pissed off when she wakes up.